Good evening, ladies.
So you're in there against Andrei Arlovski. Was it as easy to overcome that sort of fandom as you thought?
Yeah, when I was in there, yeah. But to be honest, man, I'm scared every fight, but I was especially scared this fight. Man, this sport is tough mentally, especially in the COVID times, I feel. You know, like, you're sitting in the hotel for a week. It's like one long fight day, man. But, you know, once we started getting in there and exchanging punches, I was all good.
Obviously, the big punch and then the big flurry from yourself, and he managed to stay in there. Did you have to make the conscious decision to slow down, or was that him just being able to get the clinch?
No, I just stopped. I wanted to go into the second round. I've not seen the second round much. I wanted to see it.
I was going to ask you about that. Is this one of those fights that you learn from a lot? You know, you learn what you need to do as you're trying to get better, like you said the other day.
Yeah, I've got a lot to improve on. If I want to be a champion, which I think, you know, I know that I can be, I've got a lot to improve on, man. And I want to be fighting more veterans like that because you can learn from them. You know, they're not just going to... You know, I was hitting him with some clean shots, but because he's took so many shots, he knows how to ride the shots and close the distance so you don't land them clean and all kinds of stuff that I've not really dealt with much before. So, yeah, I'd like to fight someone like him again.
And then obviously in the second round, big takedown, straight into the submission. It's you and Josh Barnett, only two people to ever tap him out, which is pretty good company. Is this a string to your bow that we need to learn about, the submission game?
Yeah, let me just start by saying I think I deserve a damn bonus for that. What do you think? I think I do.
I'd say
I need that money. And yeah, I've been doing jiu-jitsu a long time. You know, my dad, he's one of the first black belts in the UK. I've been doing jiu-jitsu. I've been in and out of jiu-jitsu basically all my life. So got some jiu-jitsu, just not a lot of people know about it. And I'll just keep it in the back pocket for when I need it, I think. Just like I did tonight. No one expected that, not even me. So it was just instinctive when I got him to the mat, take the back and choke.
Did you know you had it in right away, or were you almost surprised he tapped as quickly?
Yeah, I just said in another interview, it's not me personally, it's the actual technique of a rear naked. If you get under someone's neck, it's just so difficult to fight that off. As soon as I had my hand under his neck, I went straight to the shoulder. And I was deep under his chin. So even though I didn't have the hooks, it doesn't matter what grip you use, it's gonna be tight, and they're either gonna go to sleep or tap. And obviously I'm a big, strong guy. I've got a good squeeze. So as soon as I started squeezing, I knew it was tight.
He is a legend of the game. Did he feel better than all the other guys you faced?
Honestly, no. And that's not disrespectful to him. I absolutely love Arlovski. I've got the most respect for any fight that I've ever fought or probably will fight for Arlovski. But when you get in there, it's just another guy. And when he first came in the cage, he was looking across from me. And I actually had a little giggle to myself. I did it yesterday at the weigh-ins because I just thought, oh man, this is fucking cool. And yeah, but as soon as you start going, it's not really much difference. It wasn't Arlovski himself, it's just the fact that he's got so much experience that felt different. He was doing different stuff than what the other guys have done in the past.
That must be cool for you, though, now that you can go home and think, oh, see, I know these little tricks that you almost can take from him and give to yourself.
Exactly. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. They call it the rub, where it's like you fight someone good and they like rub something onto you and you get the good thing. So I feel like I've got some of the rub tonight, and that's what I mean. I'd like to fight someone else experienced, maybe. I don't know who. I know there's Alexei Olenek, or I'd like to fight maybe the winner of that fight, or someone like Dos Santos, or you know, some other guy who's had a lot of fights and been up there, and that would be cool. But yeah, I think there's three heavyweight fights on this card, right? 4, including me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
your boy Sergey won.
Yeah, I know he won. Yeah. What did he say? Did he want the fight with me or not?
He said he doesn't care.
Oh.
Sorry.
So that one's probably not on. He's not as keen as Jim is about fighting you, I don't think.
Oh, Jimmy.
But yeah, maybe give me the winner of Olenek or Dorcas. Big fan of both guys. Or give me someone experienced again. I'd like them veteran fights there. You know, people who are on the kind of back end of the career, and because I'm all about learning. I want to learn. Because I've not got much experience, and I want to get a lot of experience before I get up there. That's what I want to do.
Congrats, man.
Thanks a lot.
You said he was doing some little things, and you picked up on little things that were happening. Was there any moment in the fight when he maybe surprised you with a little move that you were like, "Oh, good on you," Andre out there? Was there any moment where he sort of surprised you?
Yeah, do you know what? He's a lot faster than he looks on the TV. I thought when I seen him, I thought I'm going to be so much faster than him, and I think I was a lot faster than him still. But a few little things, he just like dove forward and punched me. I was like, "Oh, bro, take it easy with them punches." Yeah, he just caught me a couple of times that I didn't expect, to be honest. But a lot of it was because I was getting a little bit lazy in there early on, to be honest. I wasn't very switched on from the beginning. So again, something that I need to work on. I'm inexperienced. I need to find what's right for me. And each and every fight, I'm learning a little bit more, a little bit more.
That was kind of one of my other questions. Like, I know you were talking about other fights in general that you want to improve, but just quickly looking at tonight, was there anything that just stands out in your head like, man, this is the first thing I really need to go back and work on?
Yeah, it's not, a lot of the stuff is not really something that I need to work on in the gym, because I do it in the gym. It's stuff that I need to do in fights. Like, I feel like some of my fakes, and my distance control is world class. But then when I get in the fights, I can do it sometimes, and then sometimes it just takes me a while to get like a rhythm going for some reason. I don't know what that is, and I need to work on that. So the more fights, that's what I mean. I need more experience.
And people look at Andre, and this is a guy that has been known for his power for quite some time. Even though he maybe is getting on in his career, but how was his power, and how did it feel after you first took that first one, and did that give confidence to you, knowing that you had took it and was able to shake it off?
Yeah, do you know what? He didn't hurt me once, to be honest. If he hurt me, I'm an honest guy. I would come here and tell you that he hurt me. I was fine. Like, it didn't bother me at all. I was completely fine.
And if you don't mind kind of telling us, what was the game plan from Andre? What were you hoping to come in, and how much of that did you actually accomplish out there? Obviously, you got the finish, but what was the initial game plan coming in for him?
I was just going to stay on the outside and just make him, it sounds bad and disrespectful, but make him look his age. Make him look slow, make me look a lot fresher than he does, and keep him at distance and make him miss and stuff like that, which, to be honest, I didn't do very well, so I need to work on it.
Well, and I think that's another one that a lot of people can ask. How long, I think when people see somebody like Andre, they maybe think, oh, he's only got maybe another year, a couple more years. But after you've been in there in the cage with him, can you still see him fighting at a top level for still quite some time?
I mean, I think he won his last 5 or something, or 4 out of his last, I don't know exactly. He's won a lot recently, I know that. So obviously he's still got it. Obviously I don't know him personally. I don't know what he trains like, or what he feels like, his body feels like these days, or all that kind of stuff. But to me, he seemed pretty fresh.
And outside of matchmaking for MMA Gym, what's the next steps for you? How long do you take some time off, and when do you get back into the gym, and what sort of goals are you setting up for yourselves for 2021? I
would like to fight another 2 times this year. Definitely. I'd like to fight maybe the summertime, and then the back end of the year is what I'd like to do. I've had a couple of, not injuries, and I don't want to say that I've been injured in training camp, because I've not. And I don't want to take it away like, oh, I'm injured and I just come in and beat Arlovski easy, because it wasn't like that. But I have got a couple of things with my body that need to be fixed. So I wouldn't want to go straight into a training camp. I would like to maybe do some physio and try and have a good time, like, working on getting my body right before I start to do another training camp. But obviously, I want to fight in the summertime, so it's not going to take too long to fix the little problems that I've got. So I'll be good soon enough. Soon enough, I'll be good.
Are they just sort of nagging injuries, just one of the things just over?
Yeah, they're just sort of nagging injuries, and I've been fighting quite regular recently, and for a big guy, training camps take a lot out of the body. I don't know if other big guys tell you that, but for me they do anyway. So the injuries, they're staying around a little bit longer because I've been going from one to the next. So I would like to work on that kind of stuff before I jump straight back into a training camp.
Fair enough. Congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
Tom, your dad brought you up in fighting. You've been training and doing it ever since you remember. When was the point that you realized that your dad had taken you as far as he could take you with it, and that you needed to, get some additional?
I mean, I still work with my dad like most days, so it's not like that. I've still worked with Colin most days, who's my MMA coach, and I've worked with both of them for age, like a long, long time. Obviously, I was working with my dad first, and yeah, it's not like I ran out of stuff to learn off my dad and went and got someone else. You know, both of them have been in my career as long as from the beginning, and they're going to be there right through. So it's not like I just left my dad. I still work with my dad like nearly every day.
Right. What did he say to you after this fight?
He said it was good. He said, you need to be asking for that bonus. And I agree. I agree with him. We need some money. I've got 3 kids, so I need to be treated well by the UFC, I think.
Was it his intention to raise a fighter, and is he surprised that?
No, he said that he's a fighting man himself, my dad, and he said that he wanted 2 heavyweight boxers. Now my brother he's a heavyweight as well, but he doesn't. He just does like pub fights, like club fights and stuff. He doesn't do like MMA fights, but he does help me train and stuff as well. So yeah, he wanted me to box originally, but then I love MMA too much, so we went to MMA.
A lot of fights in the house growing up?
No, I'm a peaceful guy. I'm from a peaceful family, so it was never like I don't beef with no one. I don't beef. I'm a peaceful man.
Nice, thanks.
Thank you.